Good morning. Let's take a look at yesterday and Dead Rubber City as Brighton play Liverpool. Absolutely no trading angle for me. But is it the case at the end of the season that the Premier League starts becoming overs City? Look at this 3-2 win. Desmond late on, a few peripheral players getting a kick about as well. Federico Chiesa getting a start. So, really nothing much to mention about that one. Up to you whether you trade dead rubbers or not. Irish Premier Division saw three of the four teams failing to score. Shelbourne against the Drogs. Is it too early in the season for us to take nil-nils on? If not, take them on 109, 106. Shamrock, absolutely emphatic. Too emphatic, really, at 1.8. The market underestimating that scoreline. Spanish La Liga 2 is of some interest. Cordoba and Mirandes. Look where Mirandes are. That win yesterday. Cordoba, mid-table mediocrity, won't be troubling the judge. So Mirandes were the ones to be with. At any stage, were Mirandes needing to get a win? No, they scored first. Arguably, you could have laid the late draw here, given the fact that, excuse me, this lot are fighting for automatic promotion. As I say, there's a hierarchy for me of need, and those teams with a shot at automatic promotion are top of the tree for me as far as that carrot. So Mirandes was there for you if you laid the late draw. At this stage of the season, something to think about, surely. Today, you won't be hearing from me this evening at all. A couple of dead rubbers. Well, Manchester City is not a dead rubber just yet against Bournemouth. If we look at the standings for City, they can still be caught by Nottingham Forest and Europa League football as well for Man City. So it's a must-win for them today just to get themselves back into the Champions League places. And it will be an emphatic win because second to fifth have all played that game extra. Arsenal, of course, can't be caught, but they can catch Newcastle, Chelsea and Aston Villa. So it's must-win territory today for Manchester City. You're going to be expecting that as we enter the market. So any Cherries dominance here or any Cherries goal is gettable. Both sides coming off the back of the FA Cup final at the weekend as well. Wolves, are they going to continue putting in a good fist of it of late? Under the new manager, they had a really good winning streak, meeting the right teams at the right times, let's be honest. All of the bottom three and complete and utter dodgepots. Manchester United and Tottenham, both teams below Wolves. That recent run, you can see that wall of green ended by Manchester City and Brighton lately. The opening goal, a penalty. So it looks like a very defensive Wolves setup, doesn't it, the last four matches? If your opening goal is a penalty only, then it's not too shabby. Are they at home or away today? Well, they are away from home, coming off the back of 3 wins and that loss against Man City. Make that 4 consecutive wins away from home and that loss against Man City. So Wolves will be looking to maintain motivation today, but the problem with me is complete and utter dead rubber. There's no carrot, there's no stick. Den Bosch and Telstar in the Eredivisie relegation playoff. Let's see what I could dig out here for members. Den Bosch and Telstar. It's a match of contrasting goal scoring. Den Bosch failed to score that second goal in each of the last 7 matches in all competitions. We're entering playoffs, of course. It could be completely different. 5 wins in 6, 2+ goals scored in 5 of the last 6 for Telstar. So it's in stark contrast. Is that form going to be brought in to this match, which is a playoff? It's a one-off playoff as well. You can see that there's no second leg. So it's all or nothing today. The last playoff, 1-0, which is what you expect, isn't it? the last playoff for Telstar 1-0. So that might be a clue for you today. A 0-0 at half time, perhaps. Well, maybe not there, but there. And look for a 1-0 second half. It's incredibly difficult to unpack these matches, I'm afraid. The Dutch Cup, the Norwegian Cup. You're going to have some familiar names today. Rosenborg, Mjøndalen, Stabæk, Bryn, Viking, Arlesund. Up to you if you wanted to play or not. Liquidity a possible issue, as is any team's desire or otherwise for a cup run. That's it for today. Looking at the tennis, it's French Open qualifiers. I'll be doing this month. This week's e-letter will be about Grand Slam tennis and how I approach Grand Slam tennis. It is excellent, particularly the men's game. 5 sets. Borna Coric, strange to see him stuck in a qualifier. Should dispatch of Drogway, who is a French person in France, might overperform. But that's my first standout there. There's Chris Eubank. Hello. It's Mr. Eubank. He's playing Rodionov today. Don't know much about them. Christian Garrett, familiar name. Nagal from India. Harrison Evans, know each other. Might be a 3-setter this one. A couple of Brits playing each other. Anything else? Well, lots of French people, as you can understand. Van Asch against Manarino. Again, that could be tighter than the odds suggest. Seabolt Wild, you'd expect him to be playing in the French Open. Marin Cilic, well, he's nearly as old as Joe Biden. But he's as solid as they come, isn't he? So plenty of familiar names in the French Open. I will possibly do a live stream on the opening day. Although it's going to be a slow live stream. It's not like football where you get goals popping in. You have to wait for 3 or 4 games to be played, or that kind of thing. But I'll think about that. Ladies' game as well. Any familiar names? I'm not too au fait with the ladies' game, but Townsend. Old Heather, Guernsey's finest, Heather Watson. Not expected to do anything today. Sarah Irani. Interesting, not favourite. May not even make the French Open. So I don't know too many of these ladies, so I will leave it at that. That's it for tonight. You won't be hearing from me this evening. There's just not that much tennis, football of interest. HJK against SJK in the Finnish Veikkausliiga. You've seen how HJK have turned their season around. Stark contrast with SJK, started with 4 consecutive wins, haven't won in 4. HJK started with, I think, 3 consecutive matches without a win, and then 3 wins in 4, scoring 3+ goals. The market is giving a clue. Given SJK won the last head-to-head already this season, the market is not taken by that at all. So that's it for today. It's quite a fair. Have a great day if you're going to play. Do have a look at the tennis, and I've got a tennis trading manual waiting in the wings from ChatGPT. It's giving me an initial. Let's see if I can get in here. It's giving me an initial framework for the manual via Gemini. So I'm using Gemini AE to create the actual course syllabus itself, and then I transfer that to ChatGPT along with all of my own work and some additional resources I've found online and instruction, for example, to pay attention to page 1 of Google if you're searching for tennis trading profit. So I'm going to be reading through this for you. It's a 7-module course on tennis trading. I need to be making sure that it's readable for you. And we could add some some screenshots, particularly for the Betfair profit, time profit over volume graph, or volume profit over time. I keep getting it wrong, but it's that graph which follows the match. So tennis is in the back burner. I've been doing a lot more with ChatGPT as well, writing a novel at the moment, and making music. I'm making a new album at the moment. So it's all very exciting. Creativity has been unleashed. But this is my mainstay. Football trading makes a good daily income with a good set of matches. Today's might be a little more difficult, but we've certainly got motivating factors, particularly for Manchester City. They're the standout today in the Premier League, with the Champions League still not sorted. Moving our way down, as you know, the stark contrast to only playing a single goal. Den Bosch, are they liable of leading? HJK, a return to form, failing to win or losing against SJK already this season, but the market's emphatic. Bologna and Clermont, third in the National 1 table versus 16th in French Ligue 2. Normally for me in these relegation playoffs, I tend to go with the side from the better league, just out of instinct. But the market's clear, 2.55. The favourite suggests very tough to call. So if you fancy joining footballtradingprofits.com, head on over to the website and click on the link there. Sign up. We've got plenty of football coming up over the summer, and the fact that the markets are a little shorn of football should help you as far as learning strategies. You won't be overwhelmed. You'll just have a matter of 5 or so leagues to work off. And if you want an e-letter, just wait for this pop-up, Betfair Trading Made Easy. I've started recording video e-letters now, full of great information. This Friday, the e-letter will be focusing on the French Open, male Grand Slam tennis angles as well. 5 setters in the men's game opens up a whole gamut of trading strategies for you. We'll also be looking at readable teams. I'll mention Oster in the video on Friday. You don't need to be following the likes of Barcelona or Inter Milan. Just the little ones, the backstreet clubs like Oster in the Allsvenskan. They've got a great pattern. We profited from it at the weekend. Will they continue that pattern? Readability is the key to profiting from trading. Have a great day today. I will see you again tomorrow.